Okay, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and do the hat. I started a little bit and realized the tape wasn't on, so it clicked off. I thought, oh, that's not a good thing. What I'm doing here is taking little strokes on the top part of the tassel. Okay, I'm going to show you just part of it. I usually do the top part of the rim first, and I take my thumb and I do it a little bit at an angle all the way around. Okay, a little bit of an angle. With little strokes here. I kind of meet it all together here. Okay, once I get the top part down where I want it, then I go back and I do the outside and I try to follow in the same direction the other one is. Okay, now this is very difficult because this is going right against the grain, and you kind of have to be mindful of it. If you go this way, you might be chipping out pieces, so try to go from the outside in on this portion of it. The other portions won't matter as much, but and then once you get some of this done here, let me just take this back here so I can finish up around the corner here. It's a little touchy, and okay, once you get this portion done, say once you get around that corner, you can come down this way. Just kind of follow this out a little bit. Remind yourself how this is running, right? Alright. Then go back and take a couple little strokes and meet them together, just like so. This is a little wider brim. Usually there's one row at the top, one row in the bottom, and around two in the center if it's larger, or one if it's smaller. And just randomly go around. Try to follow the pattern. And wherever you see there's a little bit of a gap, just take your V tool and hit it. You know, go over it. I won't spend much more time on that, but you get the idea of how that's done. You do that all the way around your tassel, okay, and then the tassel portion will be done. Just a matter of following your pattern that you created. Okay, now we'll go to the beard here. What we'll do is this. The way this is going, we kind of had this started. Now we're going to use the same V tool. What I like to do is usually at the top here, I usually go from the top and turn it, okay, and turn it. I like to do the outsides first of the mustache, the outline, and just take your time and kind of put it in the direction you want it to go. And remember, we want it to flow this way, you know, this way, the way it is. And so once you get that done on that half of the mustache, then you come up here and you take little strokes to kind of blend everything together. Just use the very edge of your corner of your V tool. You can make very thin lines with this larger one. I don't use the small one a whole lot anymore. It's just a little convenient to use the same one. You're not switching out. I will for different things. Okay, so that's one half of the mustache. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and again we have the flow going in this direction. Okay, same direction. So first thing I do is I take my V tool and I do the outside towards the corner there, just like so. Now you want to be careful you don't nick anything out. Alright, same thing here. Alright. And this is going to turn a little bit more because it's going up around the corner here. Alright. You want it all flowing to one direction. Okay. And you want to exaggerate that. Just like over here, we're going to put a couple of notches in this way. And then work our way up. Again, small little strokes and kind of blend everything together. Alright, so we have it all going in one direction. Just take your time. Now you can use a smaller V tool to go in between this two and make it a little more defined. So you can see we've got the mustache flowing in one direction. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the beard, but it's kind of all one piece. So here you want a little bit of a contrast, okay, if you can. So I'm going to go a little bit straighter here. I'm going to start turning it just like so. And I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to keep making a little bit of a curvature there. Let me make this a little bit damp so it's not going to pull as much, and you might be able to see it a little bit better. Okay. Same thing here, we're going to start from the edge here, work our way back. Try to turn your, try to make little turns as you're pushing that in. But again, you want to be very careful with the edge here because you can snap those right off. Alright, I'm going to come back over here and we're going to start working our way around from the beard itself. Kind of blend everything together. You can see this takes a little longer to do these. Once you get used to which way the beard is going, it becomes much easier. You can draw it on with a pencil if you like. That, whoops, and just knocked one of the Santas over. If you like it, that's up to you. Whatever works for you. I find though, if you put pencil lines on it,